Hiya folks, so I'm back again after that little interlude of music. Trying these HQ Props T3s, or T3 by 3 by 3 on a new transmitter. My old one gave up the ghost, so I'm using my Jumper T light, which has got Hall's effect gimbals and all that, which is why you probably see me going a little bit off kilter in some of my stuntage. I'm still trying to get used to these sticks and the Hall sensor gimbals, because I'm used to flying potentiometer gimbals. So yeah, I programmed this all in last night, added loads of new models to it, and done all the sub trims and all the switches and everything. And so it's not just a test of these props, it's also a test of the transmitter as well. But yeah, it's a bit sensitive, so I've got to mess around with it a little bit more. Mainly me getting used to it, but I've got a few switches to sort out, and the RSSI. I've got the bleeper going off too early, in its sort of mid 40s. So I've got to change that and try and get it to go a bit lower than that. Not much lower, but I'll get to the end of the field there, and it's screaming out like critical RSSI. When I know it's not, I know it'll go a lot further than that, but I've got to change all that and mess around with a few switches and muck around and that. But yeah, anyway, on to these props. So these props are wicked. They're absolutely brilliant. I'm not getting as much camera resonance as I was on the bi-bladed props, because the bi-blades are a lot better for endurance, but you suffer a lot from the vibration going through the frame onto the camera, whereas the tri-blades are a lot better for that sort of thing. So there's that, but this also handles really good. Now I'm going to be putting this on my my Ishii Novice 3. That's a 3S quad, and that uses 3-inch props as well. So I'm going to be doing that soon. Well, that's my first flight over. This is my second flight, and I'm going to be giving it the beans on this one, I think. But yeah, so that's going to go on the Novice 3. I'm going to try that out, because that's got a lot more power than what this has, and that handles bi-blades really well. But I think its true potentials to be released. Now this is part of my hullabaloo tune, as I like to call it, because I've changed the rates on on this quad to my own rates, and I've done a little bit of fettling. So it's not a totally standard Crux 3. I like sort of messing around with stuff, and you know, mainly for handling. I've got no oscillations on this. It was more or less perfect out of the box, but you know, it was just the horrible camera fluttering and video noise I was getting. That I'm getting RSSI call outs here, so I'm turning around and coming back. That needs to be sorted. But yeah, flies really good. Really happy with it. I'm going to keep these as a backup and try these on my other 3-inch props on the Novice 3. I reckon that'll go quite well as well. But yeah, really good. Well worth recommended. This, I mean, it turns good as well. It you know, the speed's good. There's not really a lot to well, actually, I ain't got a thing to say bad about them. They really work well. Went a bit wrong there. I'm just getting used to these Hall's gimbals and the whole transmitter. Really, it's all new to me. I've never mucked around with OpenTX. I'm more into the deviation software. But yeah, that gave up the ghost, that transmitter. It was acting really weird. So this is all new to me, programming this and setting it all up. I'm not on any new firmware or anything like that. This is all stock out of the box. But I had to get used to the menu and everything. It's the same as deviation, but the menu's just set out slightly differently. And it's just getting used to all the buttons and like the menus and the sub menus and stuff like that, and then you know, figuring out how to put all the information in there. It was a long-winded thing. Oddly enough, the trims were really easy. What I do is I put one model on there, set it up perfectly, and then I just copy the model and then change the title. You know, like if say this is the Crux 3, if I'm putting my Hummingbird on there, I'll just copy the previous model and then just change it to Newbie Drone Hummingbird. All the trims will be exactly the same because you know, it's already been done. But I always double check. Now I'm flying sort of by a school here, by a kids' school, and I'm getting people, like, it's emptying out time or home time, and I'm getting the odd influx of people coming out into this field. So I'm not going too low. I'm trying to keep it like treetop height so I don't crash into anyone. Luckily, as I was packing up to leave, it was really starting to empty out. It was 3:30, and that's when the schools over here, they kind of you know, they all empty out, and of course you get a lot of people walking across the field for a shortcut home, and it wasn't really wise for me to be flying around there. So I timed it just right, but at the moment, like, you get the odd person coming out, and I've got to kind of look out for them and look out where I'm flying. It gets a little bit stressful because the whole point of going out and flying is to try these props and enjoy myself, you know. But what with the trees, the people, and everything, trying to, and then checking the battery level and everything, because I'm a little bit low. I should be coming into land roundabout now, so you know, there's a lot of information to take on board as you fly. See, look, there's a couple of people right across where I want to fly, so I've got to kind of keep out of their way. But yeah, you know, that's just the thing about flying, isn't it? You just got to, like, keep vigilant at all times and be safe, really, not only to you but to other people. So And these ain't the best cameras in the world to pick up on kids running out in front of you and stuff like that. So, but yeah, these props are really good. I highly recommend them. If you've got a Crux 3, put these on. You won't be going back to the bi-blade props, I promise you. They really handle well. Didn't touch the PIDs or anything like that. As I said, I've messed around with the rates, but I've got my own rates on all my quads, so... But anyway, that's it. I'm coming into land now. Right, well, thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.